Well, welcome. Welcome to Coffee with Coach Rosa. Grab your cup of coffee. I'm Coach Rosa. And I thought I'd join you from a different part of my office today. It's so dark where I was. I don't know what's happening with the lighting. So, what I want to do is a very quick talk. First of all, I woke up at 2:22 this morning and I was having a conversation with myself. Like I woke up thinking about something, really thinking about, spiritual stuff, like how things flow in the world and having a conversation with my creator. And I looked at my clock, my watch, and it was 2:22. And I realized, wow, it's 2:22 in the morning. And I believe today is February 22nd, 2002. So I guess that'll be a sign that whatever I'm really kind of contemplating, I'm going to share with my Coffee with Coach Rosa. So it was about resilience, right? This thought, and I'm a woman who is very spiritual, and I have conversations often with my higher power, and I listen to my gut, and I listen to intuition, and I look at the signs around me, and I take steps when I feel that is aligned with my higher purpose. And I spend as much time, not as much time listening, I'd love to say that's true, as I do talking, but I spend time daily listening and being open and reading, good material and, journaling. And so what I want to talk about is resilience, because those are the things that have made me so resilient. Those are the things that I see people who are resilient, they resilient people have faith. It's really important, whatever you call faith, but it's really important to think about faith in something greater than yourself, the grander plan, that you're part of it and you have an important purpose in it, that you are here on purpose with a very meaningful expression of your life. And it doesn't mean meaningful that the world knows who you are. It could be that 5 people really, really love your presence in this world and it's changed their worlds. That's one thing about social media that bugs me, and the whole content creator world and the influencer space and thought leader stuff. I take all these classes, I learned so much, and it's all about impacting millions of people. It's all grandiose stuff. I don't relate to it. I don't need to be number one famous person in the world. I just want to make an impact on people's lives. I just want to be used in a positive way, but through, that I was created on a purpose and that I served that purpose and I was used for that purpose. And I've come to realize as I've gotten older that that's okay. That most of the world's trying to sell you this big grandiose thing. But really, resilience is being able to get up and do it again. And even if the people you're serving or working with, or what your world consists of, may not be glamorous or glitzy, or what your neighbors are doing or what you see on social media. And I believe faith helps us to stop comparing ourselves, is to tune in to our purpose, to trust in the grand plan. And that's the other key to resilience, trusting that there is a grand plan, that you are part of a plan. And maybe not plan is the right word, but there's something that's being that's happening in the world, in your world, your piece of the world, and you're part of it. For example, this neighborhood I live in. During COVID, my neighbors, a lot of younger people have moved into the neighborhood, and they have babies. They have little toddlers and kids. Mine are grown up having their own kids. And it's so wonderful to see these younger families get together and get to know each other's kids. And I remember those days, and they were fun, but they include me. They go, come on over, Rosa. They organized a food truck rodeo during COVID. They kept us socially distanced. They did things outside. That's part of the plan, right? They're part of a plan. The plan was to bring people together and feel like you are in a neighborhood, you're in a community. That's what I mean about being part of a plan. Be part of something. And I believe that creates resilience. The other thing that I really believe helps create resilience is courage. Yes, we are afraid. Yes, we get nervous. Yes, we don't know what the outcome is. But we take a step. We take a step. You don't have to jump like on the movies, they're leaping from one mountaintop to the other, from one skyscraper to another. It's all crazy. Take one simple step. That'll help increase your courage. It'll help you with your expand your comfort level, your comfort zone. Really, really important. And I want to say the other thing that I find people that are resilient, and even I know that I've used this technique a lot to be resilient, is I think about ultimately how what I've learned through this, how whatever purpose there is behind this, that it will ultimately be used to help someone else. And I truly believe that in my heart. And I know that people who find that as a way to be motivated become far more resilient. So I'll think, hey, I'll develop a workshop about this once I figure it out. I'll teach people how to do what I just did once I figure it out, once this is all over. Or I will, certainly make sure no one else has to go through this if they're asking me for my advice, or if I can somehow, prevent it. Putting something out and again, this could be a good use of the internet. Here's what worked. Here's what didn't work. Here's what I found. There's always a deeper purpose. And I love the phrase, this too shall pass. It's a very good way to get through something. Just remind yourself, this too shall pass. One of my favorite visuals is to go way past visualization, way past this experience. Look back and see yourselves right now smiling with a friend and say, remember when we did that? I remember when you were going through that. Oh my goodness, that was scary. Or I didn't know what was going to happen. Or I thought you were out of your mind. I thought I'd never see you again. Thought you would never come back. But visualize out into the future, project, look back. Everything's just fine. You look back and everything is behind you. It's a lifesaver in many ways. These are some of my favorite keys to resilience. I hope you utilize them. I'd love to hear from you. Drop me a comment. Give me a shout out. Let me know what you think. I know it was very different than what we normally talk about, but sometimes we have to be different. Sometimes we're going to follow our gut. I'm going to trust somebody need to hear this today. Share it because maybe someone does need to hear it. I'm Coach Rosa. I'm so grateful to spend this time with you, and I'd love to hear from you on the replay. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.